Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another stadium game. We're on Torbjorn.
The teams are gearing up. Every choice is
All grown up. Level 3 turrets. I had an idea. The turret build is great, the one from the previous videos where we just simply throw level 1 turrets at the enemy players and utilize the overhealth. But in this game, what if we focus on a kind of, I don't want to say hybrid, but a mega turret build. Get our level 3 turrets. Obviously we can't just throw them at the enemy team. But what if we build a lot of damage, a lot of AP damage, but primarily based around the turret? So electrolytes, we've got power playbook and compensator, so I mean we just want to earn some cash. I don't feel like we need too much defense. So the strategy is different with this build. I've been working on this for a couple of days. This was actually the first game, like trying this out. So we've refined things a little bit, but let's just see how this goes. I think it might surprise you a bit. So we're putting the turrets at the back because when they start shooting, we want to pop our overload and then yeah, level 3. Put them passive at the back. Ryan just got completely deleted. There's a tracer around here. We're getting a bit low health, but thankfully our Juno is healing us. Speaking of which, team comps in this game, we've got a D.Va, Torb, Genji, Zenyatta, and Juno. We're up against Ryan, Cassidy, Tracer, Kiriko, and Moira. Let me tell you this as well, the Tracer does not have a good time. So just spamming the choke, but we've got the turret further back, so that when they start pushing in, we hit overload. There we go, pop it now. If they push forward, they're going to get all the rockets over onto them, which is also going to contribute quite a bit of shield break. Tracer's on our turret right now, but the turret takes her down. Kind of fun. Again, we're just spamming the choke point just to try and stop anyone who's peeking out. We'll go heal our 20 health turret, upgrade it, and body block for it. Now, there was no damage coming in at the time, but body blocking your turret is a key part to this strategy. You will see much more of that in the next round. Currently our team controlling this quite well as we molten core. Cassidy's around there going for me. But the turret gets the kill. And yeah, no positive reinforcement on this, so it is very squishy. This is why we've got to put it all the way at the back. I'm anticipating that they've gone main a couple of times here, so we're keeping an eye up the top. Headshot. Blind headshot, I might add. Oh, Kiriko cloned down. Shatter comes in, does connect with our D.Va. Tracer's on our turret. Does manage to take it down this time. We want to hug this wall just in case fire strikes come in, but we're going to have to rotate now that the line's getting a bit close. Kiriko. Oh. Okay, let's just put our turret down. We've already used overload because we just want to attack the Ryan here. We do manage to take him down. Our turret does get eliminated. Moira, annoying to hit. Take our time with our shots. Okay, blowing down. Kiriko, Moira down even. Kiriko just about surviving. And I mean, our damage is pretty huge that round. 12 eliminations, 0 deaths, 14,781 cash. That's not bad, you know. Like those passive turrets, one of the problems that you've got with the level 3 turrets is I think the rockets just miss a lot. But if you're against the Rhine, those rockets will probably hit the shield. That's going to contribute a decent amount of shield break. Now you all expected me to go positive reinforcement here. But no, we are going for Mag Mini. We're keeping our turrets quite squishy. But we are going to want some AP. Lindholm launcher, I was considering it, but actually we're not throwing the turrets. The range is fine already. It's probably just a good idea to stack AP. It's going to help us more with our Mag Mini as well. Custom stock, not enough cash to buy another blue. So let's just get Vitality Amplifier, Charge Plating, and Compensator again, just for good measure. So we've got 25% AP. When Charge Plating kicks in, we're going to have 35%. Now, each 10% AP, I think, adds 30 health to the turret when it's level 3. I could be wrong. I think it's maybe 20 health when it's level 2. but we kind of need the AP. We also want to put some damage out. Passive turret. Okay, either blocking one of the fire strikes there. We are just kind of spamming this zone. Mag Mini we can just pop and use the turret for a bit of protection. Cassidy getting kind of low actually, trying to engage that. Tracer's here as well. Let's make sure we're trying to body block our turret as much as possible. You notice how we're hanging around it a lot? There's the Tracer. Overload is so good for body blocking the turrets because you're just really tanky, and then when you step away the turret's still quite tanky. Tracer's desperately trying to get this down. We haven't got overload though for another like 2 seconds. Okay, we'll pop that as the Tracer starts firing. Use all the overhealth. We're getting a little bit low, so we've got to go for the Mega here. Tracer chases us, but not with that turret. Gets eliminated. I mean, I would say they wasted a lot of time on us, but actually we didn't accomplish anything else other than kill the Tracer, so it's just an equal trade. Mag Mini, I keep forgetting I've got it. So we just kind of fire it out onto the floor. We hear footsteps for the Tracer, so we've gone back to hang out with our turret. It's going to keep us safe as well as put some pressure on them. 2 shots on the Tracer though. They're going to have to back off. Overload, we remembered this time. Just fired him out over near the bot. Not the best position. Okay, Tracer not coming back. No recall. Okay, let's get our turret at the back again. Tracer is flanking all the way around. Mag Mini over on towards the Rhine. Moira getting a bit low. Molten Core out as well. There's still the Tracer on us though. Tracer, no, Kiriko even eliminated. They get Shatter. Okay, well if they need Shatter and Coalescence, then I guess that's fine. We do use a Diva Bomb. Any kill? Nope. No squish either. So enemy team going to start making some progress on the objective. We do have electrolytes though, so we can always get out really, really quickly. Still the best item for cost in the game. And for me, it's basically an essential starting item. This is too good. Body blocking again for the turret. The Tracer cannot get to this turret. Ryan's close though, he can, because he can just kind of swing and peek it. Cassidy's trying to put some pressure down. Maybe we'll body block a little bit for that. We've got to be careful though. Oh boy, if Ryan's going to walk up this close to us. Okay, insta spawn, kind of nice. Turret's still alive. We've got overload as well. Don't necessarily want to use it until I can use Mag Mini with it. So there we go. Put out a new turret. The one thing I don't like about these upgraded turrets is they take so long to actually perform the upgrade. It's kind of frustrating because they don't really shoot in that time. So if someone was standing out in the open, you're actually losing a bit of DPS before you then gain more, which is kind of good because it does add burst damage, and the turret builds don't have burst. But it's more that it's got decent health and it allows us to not overinvest in the turret. We can take something like Mag Mini. So round 3, we're not on a debuff build. I have an idea to get cooldown reduction, but first, to solve the problem I just mentioned, let's take that weapon power item, because that is going to make overload last longer, which means the upgraded turret lasts longer. That's kind of a key thing. Custom stock, energized bracers. I think this looks alright. We've got a decent amount of AP, 45% AP, and we've got a bit of weapon power. And this is why I was leaning towards saying this is a hybrid build at the start. It kind of is. I have ideas with it to make it, because weapon power Torb's really, really good. And what if we were weapon power Torb that also has mega turrets that actually do something? Well, that's kind of where we're going with this. Is we're theory crafting in real time. Either way, look at our cash, 25.7k, quite far ahead of the enemy support, 7k each. That's pretty decent. Tracer with the vitality though.
3, 2, 1.
Now one thing I was considering adding to this build is Codebreaker, because Codebreaker is going to mean that the turrets are going to not get reduced damage against armor. Or, well, sorry, they'll get... Armor would have less of a reduction effect. Okay, we've got our turret in a little hidden place. Tracer does take down our Genji there. Turret's taking a bit of damage. We'll just try try and body block for it, heal up a bit. There's still a Cassidy shooting it. We can't just always save it. We'll certainly give it a little bit of a go. Ryan getting very low, couple of big shots. Extra weapon power helping out a lot there. Does get taken down, waiting for our turret cooldown. Pulse bomb comes in, that's fine. Use overload, again, kind of forgot about Mag Mini. Could have covered those stairs a little bit better with it. Making sure that we body block for it. I mean, it puts out damage. This turret actually deals damage. And it does have 380 health. And if you notice, that just went up to 381. That is because turret health also scales with cash, the same way that player health does. So in the practice range, it's not just going to randomly go up. But in the game, the more cash you earn, it's not the more cash you spend, it's not going to go up. In the practice range, you actually have to spend the cash. Get the same effect. Body block. Mag Mini there. Tracer's going to try and flank for the turret. But, I mean, we're here. I mean, we're getting a bit low. Okay, let's hide behind the turret. Zen, sorry. Okay. Zen's got this one. I think it's time to reposition the turret. The question is where exactly. Like here it is, probably on the path of the robot. On the enemy one, that is. But it does mean that it's not shootable really from choke point, only that very tight angle. Oh. Okay, and Cassidy can shoot it from there, so it's not the best positioning. We upgraded the turret here. There we go. Mag Mini, we just used it over onto the turret. Trace does take that down. It's going to be a bit of a problem here. A little bit of a problem. Already got 10 eliminations this round though. These turrets are also going to be really good at killing the Kiriko clones, which no doubt contribute to some of our eliminations. We have actually been getting some kills as well.
60 seconds left.
Someone's on the objective. Should have put that turret a little bit further forward. Mag Mini on there as well. We want to try and block this. We might as well go try and target the Moira, who is now standing right next to us. Wanted out a new turret there, but it just recently shot. I mean, yeah, we can put it here and just prevent them from getting to the objective. Obviously, we'll be able to long range spam. Tracer in the Mag Mini. Okay, Ryan is kind of close. Fire strikes. Missed. Goes in for a charge. We don't have overload though. Oof. Okay, I mean, Cassidy took down the turret there. As Ryan charges in, trying to get over to Antar. Zen does manage to hit the shatter. Zen kills the Ryan. Did he just stand up and kick? Okay. Well, I mean, this is just going ridiculously well. Too well, in fact. Too well to just leave you with that being the only game. I mean, yeah. Well played to the team, of course. Might have just been a bit of a team difference, so I'm not about to showcase a build for you where we win that easily. You guys would want a more difficult match to just see. Torbjorn really bullied that Chaser. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Either way, let's play the game's awful, by the way. Right, let's go on to the next game. So straight into it, same opening. There's not really any need to show the armory and waste your time. Hope you liked the video for that, because it took me an extra few minutes of editing. Right, turret all the way at the back, hoping that the Rhine pushes forward at some point. I mean, they're kind of fighting around here. It does mean we're not getting the best value out of it. Yeah, the players in this game are significantly higher, let's just say. That's on both teams as well. Not to try and discredit the other players. Obviously, they're very good players themselves. But there's more familiar faces in this one. So, Ryan's struggling. The Ryan, oh, huge pin. Huge pin from the Ryan. It looked like our Ryan was about to lose the tank versus tank fight. And now their health's looking really good. Teams this time, we've got a Ryan, Torb, Vendetta, Brig, and Juno. Oh, Ryan. Shatter's gone. Enemy team with the Ryan, Junkrat, Genji, Zen, and Moira. It's kind of an awful team composition to play these squishy turrets. Even though they're bigger turrets, they're still squishy. Playing that against them is, yeah, a little bit tricky. As both I and the turret do get eliminated. Still, decent enough cash. Just the enemy team's about to take the lead. The turret placement is so important here. I mean, it just got hit immediately by a fire strike. Gonna upgrade it as soon as it, finished building. And Junkrat did jump up above us. We are looking, but obviously we can't fly. Or can we? Not yet. Okay, no, we can't. So, detonated the turret there. Actually, I think it just blew up on its own, and I don't know why, but we're going to put a turret here. This is going to shoot down towards where the Moira is now, also the Rhino if it peaks high ground, but also just to make sure that we put some pressure on the Junkrat, don't allow some crazy flank from him. It's hitting us with quite a few shots though, and decides to jump all the way back. Still, our team getting kind of crushed here. Genji's close on us as well. We've got overload though. Can we run and get to the spawn? We don't need to. Juno's going to heal us that much. Turret up top. Try and put some damage on the Junkrat, but didn't hit those. We can put a new turret down. We put it on the high ground. Okay, hoping that the molten core just hits that tire, but looks like it is going to get through somewhere. Still, we've got to focus on the objective here. Don't want the enemy team to get the lead. Molten core does take down the enemy Rhine. We do use quite a few ults here as well, but there's only 12 seconds left. Pushing forward, Junkrat trying to get that spam over there. Defensive turret position. Ready for them when they go to try and contest the objective. Moira's already heading there. Ryan's going to be there shortly. Can we get a dink over onto the Junkrat? Well, it looks like they didn't get there and touch the point in time. And we're fine with that. 12,600 cash. It's not bad. It's not quite as much as the other one. So I think the same principles will apply. Let's see.
The teams are gearing up. Every choice is crucial.
So we go for Mag Mini. Nano Cola, I mean, if the money works out, which it does, so we can just go straight up Nano Cola, and then custom stock's probably better because we want our weapon power. However, if we were to get one of the 4,500 or 4,000 cost items, that does mean we could get something else. Thing is though, we've already got ability power and charge, power playbook and charge plating, so there's not really too much. I was just trying to work out here if it's better for me to sell that by compensating something. No, in short, it's not. So, decent amount of AP. That should make our turret quite a bit healthier. We've still got to be careful because obviously everybody on the enemy team is probably getting stronger. As in going to be able to put out more damage, which means our turret's going to be a bit more squishy. Just put it on the ledge here. Hopefully there's some weird crossfire. No, looks like someone was already shooting it. We've uploaded. We've overloaded again and upgraded it. That's why we're saying upload, because we're crossing between overload and upgrade. So we upload. Probably sounds like a good idea actually. No. Still, Mag Mini over onto the point. Got players close by Junkrat. One little dink over onto the head. He's very, very weak. Oi, another headshot in the air. So we try and put the pressure on Zen. That's really annoying that Zen's looking at us because it's difficult to put down the turret here. Okay, Mag Mini, one on the retreat route, one at the front. Zen takes some damage, survives that pin somehow. Still, does not matter. Right, place the turret so they can't shoot it from the choke point, but as soon as they push out from that choke, we want it to start shooting. Also kind of hoping that the Genji pushes over onto us. Mag Mini, we forgot about it again. We just kind of fired it out on the floor. It did not achieve the distance we were looking for. And our team is pushing forward. We might as well take the opportunity to move the payload a little bit, since we do have a turret sat out there that's also going to defend us a little bit from that position. Okay, we hear somebody up top here. Mag Mini, each side of the, I don't know what that is, the building, let's just call it. Oh, shatter, good block, that was crucial. They've actually used quite a few ults here and not seeming to achieve too much with it. Okay, Ryan pushing a little bit aggressive there, especially if there's a Junkrat up there. Great healing again. Damage over onto the Zen. Zen might get taken down here. use Molten Core for some reason. I mean, it does give us a bit of cover, but I think it would have been better. I mean, it would have been better saving it for the last point. But who knows, they might not even get to the point, so we want to generate the cash for it as soon as possible. Okay, Junkrat Tire, unlikely to be rolling along the floor there. So the question is where to go here. Oh, Ryan and Brig take so much damage there. Genji also does manage to eliminate them. We haven't got a turret yet for another 4 seconds. Huge shatter combined with Mag Mini, putting that damage out. Massive. Juno also finishing off the kills. Ryan's super weak now. He's got a pin out of there. Tries to go for a last ditch effort over onto our Ryan. We're going to put our turret down. Still moving the objective. Mag Mini over onto the choke point on both sides. And I mean, yeah, it looks like this round's going to be a win.
Let's check the standings.
Okay, I mean, our team is well in the lead. Surely I can't be uploading 3 Mercy Rule games. I mean, we're quite far ahead.
Next up,
but I like to keep you guys guessing.
going head to head in control.
Right, Ilios.
What tactics will the teams come up with this round?
9,300 cash. If we sell Nano Cola and custom stock for now and charge plating, it gives us a better idea of the kind of items that we could buy. Again, extending the duration for our overload is quite important. I wouldn't say it's that important, but since it also gives you a bunch of weapon power and, you know, life steal, it's just a good item in general, especially if you've got this power. Nano Cola, custom stock. Yeah, I think that's probably best here. You could opt for a charge plating and get a bit more AP later on into the round, but that takes a little while to come online, so I think maybe this is best.
Ready and waiting. 20 seconds to go. Then ready to go.
Looking at the health of the turret there, 442. They need to add bans to stadium. No, definitely not. Do not do it. Bans are stupid in Overwatch. It's just lazy balancing.
3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Right, round 3, speeding out of spawn with the Juno. It's I mean, where am I gonna put a turret on this map? Like, it's terrible. Okay, Mag Mini, opportunity. Oh, Ryan pins him out of there. I mean, we definitely dealt a bit of damage. I was at 120. Genji gets absolutely wrecked. Spam over towards the choke. We might get some kills. Quick think over onto the Zen. And we're going to cap the objective. I mean, right now, we're in Mercy Rule territory. Enemy team with a 12% boost, though. Look at this turret position. Genji or someone jumps down over onto the point. We hit E if they hang around there a bit too long. Then again, it is quite a passive turret. Junkrat is up top. You can hear them there. We're not really too fussed with it. I'm not going to sit there and look at it. I'd rather try and win the Ryan vs Ryan fight, which we do not do. Junk's so weak. We got kind of baited by the low health Junk. We've got a turret on point. Moira taking a couple of hits. But no, that's not going to be enough. Enemy team capturing the point. Did get 47% though. Do it again and there's a good chance. Actually, there's not a good chance. Look how much the enemy team have caught up in cash with that boost. Like, boost and bounties, they're nearly equal with us. That's kind of crazy. Ooh, Vendetta taken down as well. It's going to be really difficult to push through this choke. We're great when the enemy team pushes us, but our build of upgrading these turrets isn't that good to actually engage with. If we have positive reinforcement, it might be a bit better, because we can at least put the turret in the open, just not in amongst their entire team. And then, yeah, make the push here. Ryan getting very low, but in comes Genji. We predict that the Genji is going to chase us. Molten Core in there does manage to eliminate the Genji. I think that's a good trade of ults there. Obviously, we get the Genji down as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Enemy team got 73%. They've certainly got time to come in and get another push onto us. Turret a bit more further forward this time. Overload. Mag Mini as well. Oh no, not another Junkrat tire. Okay, we cannot assist with any of that. We're just hoping the turret will do some damage on our behalf. He's coming in towards the point. I mean, we don't have many players here. They've got a tank as well, Mag Mini. Okay, we're still just about ahead in the cash, but we've got to somehow get to this point in time. Let's see if we're going to be able to do it. Okay, enemy Ryan's used the pin. We've got ours. Oh no, we didn't use it to get towards the point. I don't think I can get there in time. Not when I'm shattered. Okay, he didn't get the credit for the kills, as it happened after the round ended. 12,400 cash. That's not too bad either. I mean, we're putting out damage numbers here.
Coming up. Get ready for chaos.
Question is it good value at this point? Right, round 4. What are we going to pick for a power? Now I'm thinking our turret's quite tanky right now. I don't think we should go for turret blitz here, not without positive reinforcement anyway. They're completely garbage without it. So if we get positive reinforcement, it does allow us to adapt if we need to. But also it means that we can put our turret out in the open a little bit more and then hopefully immediately get off a volley of rockets. Combined with Mag Mini, that's going to be pretty big. Still want to keep that weapon power item if we can. Okay, 12,000 here. We can afford Iridescent Iris. And I did want to get quite a bit of cooldown reduction. Looking at the map, what's going to be good for Mag Mini? Like, this map's definitely a Mag Mini build. What if we just build the weapon power here? So, Nanocola, multi-tool. That's going to give us a little bit of the cooldown reduction. It's tricky. Iridescent Iris. No, I think that's got to be better. We're going to get a little bit more AP. No cooldown reduction, but we do get abilities refreshing faster if we ever get low health. I don't think it makes too much of an impact. It also gives us a bit of shields, which is going to be good to survive the Genji if they opt to just dive on top of us. So, round 4. Ryan Fire Strike's coming in. We put the turret right on the stairs. We use Overload there for the Mag Mini, but hopefully the turret does some work on Junkrat in the sky. Does get eliminated, but they do take down our Juno in the process. We're just healing this because actually we're trying to body block it from any long-range Genji fire. Mag Mini in front of the Ryan. He does take a bit of damage. We are still blocking the point. Only for a fraction of a second though. It looks like the Junkrat wanted to talk to the Juno there. Okay. So enemy team are going to be taking this midpoint turret where they have to actually get over onto the point. It's quite easy to kill when they do get there. Oh, someone's found it though. Is the Junkrat. Shatter comes in. Damage onto the players. Genji getting very, very low. Molten Core. Let's just put it everywhere. Hope the Genji dashes over onto it, which nearly did. Oh, the Zen's Discorders though. Genji with a deflect. We're not surviving this. Sure, what in the... Okay, never mind. Okay, Juno up high. Gonna have some good missiles over onto the point, but Zenyatta using Transcendent. Vendetta swinging, wants to go for it, but without the health, you're just not going to be able to, right? Shatter comes in from enemy Ryan, takes him down. Juno with the ult as well. Let's get over onto the point. We walk into a Junkrat trap or something there, and nearly got the Ryan down. Ah, Ryan gets pinned. Is he off the map? He is off the map. No way the enemy Ryan was so weak. Brig tried her best to stay alive on point there. We can push forward. There's a turret there. Ah. It's tricky against the fire strikes of Junkrat and the Cassidy. Enemy team taking the round 2-2. I did tell you this was a harder game.
You can really tell who the playmakers are.
we still get MVP though.
Coming up next.
That's always good.
Who's ready to start the push? The teams are gearing up. Every choice is crucial.
Right. Sell the non-essential items just to look at the cash. Cooldown reduction. It's a bit weird to go cooldown reduction, but we haven't got the power where if you hit players with when overload is not active, then it reduces the cooldown of your overload. But instead, Icy Coolant's going to make our build a little bit hybrid. You see how we got Codebreaker as well. So I forgot to mention that one before. So Codebreaker, the Tracer's got Vitality. So I was thinking maybe our turrets will do a bit more damage, but I don't think it's worth it. Like, we tried it out, but I'd rather just have the little bit of damage reduction and get something better. Hard Light Accelerator is going to give us much more cooldown reduction. This should give us faster overloads, which is great. But also, when our turret gets destroyed, it will be a little bit less time before that. And look, the items aren't that bad anyway. We get AP and weapon power, and we're using both. So just doing turret health checks. You get a few seconds to practice stuff in spawn, so might as well utilize them. Okay, now this map would be really good if we had the regular turret set up with the triple turrets. But it might be a bit more tricky with this. There is an argument to getting Lindholm Launcher here just because of the turret range, but I think we'll mostly be putting the turrets in areas where it still has enough range anyway. It'd only be against like some crazy flyers, and well, they haven't got it. I mean, Genji could build that, but yeah, that's another one of my builds for another day. I would say coming soon, but no, probably not. Right, okay. Our team takes quite a bit of damage. Junkrat's behind us as well. Magmini just in front of us. Wow, they just swarmed us. All it took was a couple of shots from the Junkrat, and an enemy team, they just ran all over us there. Junkrat's trying to chase down the Juno. Does seem to escape for now. It wouldn't be very good if she does get killed here, though. Right, no one on the high ground. That's good. Got a Mag Mini as well. Getting in the open against the Ryan here is a little bit scary. We try and zone off there, Moira. Okay, we're gonna in a good position. Ryan's health is just not moving. Vendetta just about surviving Molten Core over on the ram. Ryan taking huge damage. Enemy team having to fall back here. There is still a Moira. We dink her once. Now it's our turn to push. 1 minute, 35 seconds remaining. Oh. Oh. Let's get our turret out there. Not when we've discorded. Yeah, let's just launch it over into the choke. Discorded. It's a bit scary with the Zip Breeze Junkrat. I think it's Zip Breeze. I haven't actually looked. Okay, we've got our ult. We better use it. Actually, we didn't need to use it. We still have a minute left. For some reason, I was thinking that was going into overtime. Juno missiles. Nah, not going to work. Probably quite sensible there to kind of get yourself killed. Okay. Enemy team progress. This is not good. We really don't want them to go up around here. Junkrat's up top. Mag Mini. Can we get the Zen before the Zen gets the turret? I mean, we can heal it for now because it is doing a bit of damage over onto the Rhine. Got huge numbers. Big headshots over onto the Junkrat. Seems like our front line is surviving a little bit here. Mag Mini over towards the Junk. Can't hit the shots though. Oof. Please don't get our tank here. Please don't get our tank here. Okay, good. Junkrat taken down. Don't know where the Moira went, but we're going to assume that she fell back and we're going straight to the robot, never leaving it. Okay, if we put the turret here, then they're not going to be able to shoot through the window. Still got Mag Mini and an overload that we can use. We are discorded though. Let's just get that out of the way. Good damage over onto the Rhino. Also players up in the choke. No, we got hit by the shatter and the blade comes in as well. So many of our team are just getting absolutely wrecked here. This, yeah, doesn't look good. Our team's about to go down around 2-3 the score.
Here's our score. 2-3.
Is the build just not good enough?
Let's have a look at our MVPs.
Like, our turrets, we still have positive reinforcement, right? So our turrets are getting decent enough health when they're deployed. I just feel like we're having to play them so passively that it's not really worth it. Turret blitz, we're going to get it, which means this build is officially over. We're going to revert back to what we know. Lindholm launcher with Reclaimer's rig, Cyber Venom, Liquid Nitrogen is that. Looking to see if there's any overhealth. We saw some from the Genji, so that's going to be enough to say Sundering Vial. And we've got 13k left. Few options actually. So we can go for Iridescent Iris, or we can have the longer Overload. I think this is probably the best idea. Since we're going to be upgrading our turrets, I think it's probably the best. Although, how many are we actually going to get to level 3? I guess it still has an effect for level 2 turrets. Also, this is a great map for the launch the turrets into the enemy team build. We've kind of gone to a familiar build now because I have built like this in the past. I probably would have taken armor packs. Maybe, and if I was just building this build now and I could pick all the powers, I think probably armor packs instead of the turret upgrades. That'd just be yeah, pretty good. So fire over our overload molten core towards the choke point. Anything we can do to help win the 1v1, the tank 1v1 that is, we absolutely try and do that. And one of the things that we're trying to do is distract the supports at the back. They have to keep killing this turret. I mean, okay, Zen can still have a Harmony Orb, but it means that he's not firing his primary weapon over towards our tank as much if he's got to keep on attacking the turrets. And you can see the Zen is... He gets shattered. The Zen is killing basically all of the turrets, and that means, yeah, that's shots which are not going to be hitting our team. Oh, Zen takes a few hits. Ryan is close, very close, too close. Goes for the pin. He's standing all over the molten core, but in comes the Moira ult. We're going to just rotate all the way around. We do have our turret, but no overload yet. I mean, we need to be moving our objective. This is a problem. Like, I want to kind of head in that direction, but I mean, if there's opportunities like this to clean up players, we absolutely will. Junkrat here to try and stop us. We really need to win this. One shot. Turret finishes him off. Nice. And the Genji's also taken down by our Vendetta. Okay, I mean, it's not the best turret location, but it should serve purpose. We've got Molten Core as well. We do use it around the tank, up around the stairs. Moira orbs come in. She's using multi-ball. A little bit annoying, but it's more visually than anything else. Mag Mini towards the tank, the tank, and also the Mega Health back as Genji. Blade comes in, but does get very weak briefly until Zen at least shows up. Vendetta's trying to block it, going in for the swing. Oh, the turret finishes off the Genji as our Ryan gets pinned again, but he only needs one hammer swing, surely. Maybe two. Okay, this is neck and neck. We lose the round. We lose the game. Is this going to be enough? Is this build more effective than the other one? I mean, there's definitely some value to get out of using the debuff builds. Junkrat Tire is going to be coming in. Drop the turret early if we can, because it has a chance to shoot the turret, but not if we're attacking other players. Fire Strike from Ryan does eliminate it. Okay, let's upgrade this level 2. Junk's trying to put some pressure over onto us. We are hitting some shots, so there is a turret. Ryan, Junkrat getting very, very weak. Shot into the back. Enemy team, got to be contesting this part. Genji as well, going to get shot up from behind. There's a... Well, okay, I mean, if he's just going to live, that's one thing, right? We cannot lose this round. Still, we've got such a long time until we spawn. Got to overload out of spawn here. Just to try and... yeah, get us there quick enough. We do have a molten core though. Let's try and get a nice spread over onto the objective. I think that's not too bad. There's Rig, wow, getting 2 kills over onto the Genji and the Junkrat. GPS are down. Ryan also fallen. Zenyatta's still somewhere around here. Actually, no, it's just Moira now. I think she's just spawning. Let's see if anyone's going to get a touch. We do stack our turrets, upgrade them, but no one showed up. MVP, nearly 15k cash. I mean, we're full build. To be honest, we've been full build for 2 rounds now.
Next up, get ready for control.
Look at that win chart at the bottom. Lost, win, 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 win. Oh, win, win, win. And then, yeah, we got some wins. Right. I mean, we've already got our powers and stuff, so it's just a case about getting some AP. Champions kit makes a lot of sense. I don't think we need to really modify anything here. We haven't got Reclaimer's rig, but to be honest, it's not that essential. I'd rather have significantly more AP. And just, yeah, if we don't get a little bit of overhealth and a cooldown reduction on the turret, that's generally fine. They should last a bit longer this way. I mean, yeah, our Mag Mini should probably hurt quite a bit here. There is a... I'm looking at the overhealth, right? And actually, they don't have that much. So we could get rid of Sundering Vial. Superflexor could make it a bit more hybrid-y. We could get Lindholm Launcher. I mean, we've already got Lindholm Launcher. I mean, Lumerico Fusion Drive. Because that's going to give us some armor. Iridescent Iris, the cooldown reduction, might make up for Reclaimer's rig. So that could be a good choice here. I mean, we're running out of time, so... Yeah, we're basically saying, okay, screw the overhealth one. I think it's just Genji. So, yeah, why not? Enemy Moira's on a weird build. The last 2 powers, Precarious Potency and Optimal Overflow. They want to do mega healing. I mean, we're on a debuff build, so we're happy to see it. Mag Mini over onto the choke point, actually quite well placed. Now we are just spamming through over onto the choke, those turrets as well. It's one of those situations where the enemy either sees them and it distracts them, or they don't see them and it debuffs them. It's like, choose your poison. Okay, we saw the Junkrat in that little room there. Still, I mean, with Brig Rally active, it's not, yeah, it's not going to happen, right? Okay, Mag Mini, might as well put it down. We don't really care if the turrets get upgraded or not. The difference between level 1 and level 2. It's attack speed, but we use these for debuffing. Oh, we get hit by it. I mean, okay, enemy team just ran over us again. They're really good at pushing with these shatters as well. They seem to just group, hit a shatter, and then just win the fight in a couple of seconds. It's kind of crazy. Can we get a Mag Mini behind them here? We did. Are they backing over onto it? We know Ryan hasn't got Shatter. Molten Core. Okay, 5 kind of in a line. Put those down for the Genji. Junkrat tires coming from behind. Nearly eliminated. Enemy team up to 41%. Genji using Blade now as well. I mean, it's 3-3 the score. This is super close. Enemy Ryan with a Shatter as well. Our Ryan's getting very low. Does get taken down. Along with our Brig, but Vendetta and Juno doing a good job in there as much as they can. We get a turret out there, hopefully apply some debuffs before the Vendetta doesn't go down. You actually managed to take out the Ryan there. Okay, enemy team 75%. You'd think if they win another round here, another fight even, then they'll win the round and win the game. Maybe, depending on the spawn timers, we might be able to scramble it. But we'll have to see. Still, they've got to push through this choke, and we've got some, yeah, turrets kind of everywhere. We don't get hit by this shatter. Mag Mini over onto the choke, also hitting the Ryan. Ryan's taken down. We're up to 70% already. Genji very, very low health. Vendetta takes down the Junkrat as well. That's one of the big threats, along with the Genji. Okay, do they have time to touch? Regardless, this is where we make the slight adaptation to the strategy. We are going to stack these turrets up. We know somebody has to get to the point. So let's line these ones up. Go for the level 3 turrets. Well, level 2 for some. Mag Mini right on the choke point. They cannot get through this, surely. 3 level 3 turrets. The mega turrets feature again at the end. Even though we changed the build, they are not getting through this one. And we do manage to take the game. 42,000 damage, 82,000 cash. I mean, it's fun. I like the fact that there are variations. Saying Ven was a throw pick into that comp. Hey, I think he did enough, including get play of the game. ChatGPT, make me a team comp. Oh dear. That's a comment. Guys, hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. GG.